So in Zimbabwe, we've always heard about the First Lady. Yesterday, there was a march about the First Lady. Of course, the wife of retired General Chiwenga is always doing something, but we don't hear much, especially from state media. So today, she posted something on her page, and I thought of actually sharing it with you. And I asked the question, and I expect the viewers to respond to me. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Panic Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's listen to the wife of Chiwenga. Right,
I just want you to imagine a situation where you are in the battlefield.
All right.
You're fighting.
Just bear with me. I just want to play this as a video. So I hope it will.
And you are the...
let me check what is happening with my phone. Yes, it can auto-rotate. Let me check whether we can actually play this.
And you are the commander, the leader. All the soldiers are trusting that this is the person who is going to...
Okay, let's listen to the voice. So this is the wife of retired General Chiwenga speaking.
All the soldiers are trusting that this is the person who is going to guide us.
Let me start it from afresh. It won't be fair to just play it.
So I just want you to imagine a situation where you are in the battlefield. You are fighting, and you are the commander, the leader. All the soldiers are trusting that this is the person who is going to guide us to victory. And then you are there. The person who is next to you, maybe your assistant, is hit by a bullet, they die. So this is a setback that I'm giving as an example that has happened. So now, how are you going to deal with it? Are you going to sit down and cry and abandon the mission? Or you're going to look at the bigger picture and say, yes, this has happened. But if we give up, we may all be destroyed here. So I think when you are faced with whatever challenges that you face in life, we must learn to accept that we are on earth, we are not in heaven. Problems will always come. How you deal with them is what is going to make a difference. And always use the concept of silver lining. When all that darkness is there, stop concentrating on the negative aspects of your life. Often than not, you'll discover that maybe that setback is 1% of the things that are happening in your life. But we always take that 1% of sadness to destroy the 99% of happiness. So I would say, when you are faced with a problem, accept that it's there. Come back when the time is right. Look at what went wrong. What did you learn from that challenge? Was it your problem? Was it the other person's problem? If it was your problem, what lessons can you learn from that? Where can you improve? If it was another person, communication is key, like she said. You can communicate with them without shouting at them. Tell them, this affected me in this way. I didn't like it because of that. But remember that you are not the manager of this world. They are not necessarily going to accept what you are saying. And even if they don't accept what you are saying, be the bigger person. Walk out of it, still being yourself. Because if you decide to be emotional wreck, you are going to lose a lot of things in the process. So I just want you to imagine.
So that is what she just shared, and it has attracted a lot of actually views. In fact, as I'm speaking, this thing was shared 1 hour ago. It has attracted more than 11,000 views. She is the most popular, I think, person in Zimbabwe at the moment. And then I just want to look at actually the comments that were made by the people after she posted this. And I asked you a question, by the way. I expect you to respond. I won't say a lot. I think I can say, I think Chiwenga scored big in terms of a wife from Matebeleland this time around. Someone says, life is full of reasons and chapters. These are temporal. Permanence is defined by God, who keep us through the different seasons and chapters. We always rise, keep the faith. Then someone commented, I like this one. This is Moses Simbanekavi. He says, some men are very lucky. Upper generally found a rare gem by just, I didn't want this to come from me because people will start to accuse me of supporting me. I'm just real. If someone says something good, I have noticed some characteristics. I think if this woman was a first lady, I strongly believe, and even Chiwenga, if she listens to this woman, he would actually go very far. Now, someone says some men are very lucky, but generally have found a rare gem by just hearing someone talk. You can see this one is a home builder, and in you the nation will one day say, where was this mother of the nation all this time? I see our land being healed and united as one, with all our tribes being equal and equally represented. Men who are married to grounded women, no matter how tough they are, they end up being humbled. And to those who knows previous and the current general, can easily see a transformation. We know how biblical Paul. Someone answered. So let me look for another one. This one has got that. This one has got that. I think some usually say this one has that thing. Okay, I haven't been paying much attention to many Baloy. I think I have to these days. And someone says it's Angliston T Mtianesbanda. He says, I love the way you see your military experience to create imagery. You are brilliant, my sister. Someone say, I'm Kanya on this one. I don't want to be the one speaking. I'm just looking at the comment by one. I haven't seen, I'm looking for a negative one. Someone says, Mini, you know me, I preach optimism like Makunanzi. Just tell Baba to press the button and we will simply multiply it until even problems start clapping hands for us. You see? Someone says, wow, powerful. Someone says, well said, Mama. Ndabata pa self-introspection. In most cases, we are quick to point fingers and shift the blame onto the next person without looking into the mirror to see if we are also part of the problem. I think I'm seeing powerful. Problems will always come. How you are going to deal with them is what will make a difference. Someone says, Mini Baloy, my mem, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. The hope and confidence that you have exuded over these years has surely taken you far. So I'm seeing very, very positive. Positive. There is absolutely no negative comment out of what she posted. A powerful message indeed, especially me with the background. I'm a Christian. I've never hidden that. I'm a Christian. So being a Christian, listening to this lady, I think she has that thing. I will give her today and say she has that thing. And Chiwenga scored big. In Matebeleland South, we gave him the best wife that she could ever find. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time we film live, you